Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my live. We got to have a conversation, man. We got to have a conversation about some of these fake black leaders, man. You know me. If I discover it, I'm going to talk about it. You know me. If I discover it, I'm going to talk about it. Some of these fake black leaders we got around here, man, we got to talk about that, man. We got to have a conversation about that, man. You know, I'm on Twitter Spaces and I'm seeing all these people who call themselves FBA, right? And I'm wondering to myself, why is FBA having such trouble catching traction? Why is there none of the work being done? And then I see Twitter Spaces, right? I see Twitter Spaces where all these people are talking smack, but ain't no work getting done. See, that's my problem with that shit. See, all this smack is talking, but ain't no work getting done. See, you who is my audience, you see the work that I do. You see the work that I do every day. You understand what I do. But these mofos on Twitter, all they care about is clout. Let me give you an example. There's a certain person running for South Carolina politics, right? This person is unaware about Leon Lott, even though many of you watching, right, understand what Leon Lott did. Ain't talking about none of law enforcement in South Carolina, but he wants to tell me that he's my leader. No, you're not, sir. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for anybody. I'm talking about some of the people who call themselves foundational black Americans who go around, some of these black-led organizations who claim to speak for you as black people, don't do anything for you as black people. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of them speaking for you, and never, ever, when the work is there to be done, all they can do is get on social media and talk that game. All they can do is get on the Twitter space and talk that game. All they can do is get in front of a freaking TV screen and talk that game. I am so sick of people talking a good game and never cashing out, never backing up their good game talk. I am sick of people never, ever, ever showing the same energy into the people that I go after as me. Yeah, I'm so sick of that. No, you're not going to get a freaking excuse. If you call yourself a black-led organization, I'm going to hold you to account. You claim to you claim to speak for me? You claim to speak for me as a black-led organization? You're going to actually do some work. Or don't speak for me. I am so sick of these people out there who pretend to speak for black folks, who pretend to care about our best interests, who pretend to care about us, and they don't. I am so sick of these people who get on Twitter Spaces. I am so sick of people who get on TikTok, on YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram. It don't matter where it is, Reddit, people out there talking about how much you care about black people, right? How much you care. How is it that I, as one man, has managed to get more than 100 cops fired, right? Shut down 4 departments, and they blame me for 2 riots. I'm not going to claim that. But they blame me for that. How is it that I can do all that? How is it? Because I'm not worried about who you're sleeping with. See, on Twitter Spaces, right, you have this crazy tribalism crap amongst black people. The same kind of tribalism that caused what happened in freaking Rwanda. They're over there talking about something, well, if you dating a non-black person, well, see, that could be an issue. That could be an issue. How can it be the same person who's telling me it could be an issue? This person is so light, he could be Michael Jackson. He a smooth criminal. But you gonna tell me about who you can trust? No, what you're not gonna do, right? What you're not gonna do is sit here and question my credibility as a content creator when you are a black person. I am so sick of people out there focusing on everything other than black issues. You get these black-led organizations who are supposed to focus on black issues, right? They bring up every other community other than black people. Every other community. And then even with the so-called ones who are pro-black and conscious, right? As soon as you start mentioning anything about yourself that's personal, what do? Well, who do you date? What does it matter? My thing is that I'm sick of people out there going out of their way to tear down the people who are in the streets, doing the work, doing the labor. If you sit on Twitter Spaces, then stay on Twitter Spaces. Right? If you talk smack online, stay online. But don't come for me. Don't come for anybody out there who is doing the work. Right? Because I've noticed that on TikTok. I've noticed this just everywhere. All these people who claim to speak for me, speak for every black person out there, and as soon as you mention a black issue, the first thing that they want to focus on is drama. And it shows you why we've been so ineffective so far. Stay your behind on the prize. Stay on goal. Stay on focus. Stay on focus. Why do you have so many people out there who are so intent, so focused on destroying everything that someone builds just because they're not a part of it? Why is that? See, that's my problem, right? If you're going to sit here and talk all this smack, if you're going to come for somebody out there who is actually doing the work, then make sure your resume stacks up to theirs. If not, zip it. Because the problem that I have, for the most part, is that people don't seem to recognize the reason why, right? Certain black-led organizations, certain movements, certain events, certain organizations, they're being ineffective because you have these parasites, these leeches, I would almost call them a cancer. I'm not going to say who. These parasites, though. And all they do, right? All they do is seek to get black support, and that's it. Whereas me, I don't care about black support. I don't care about white support. I don't care about any support. All they're focused on is just getting support and clout. That's why when you go on Twitter, all you see is damn spaces. People just talking, right? But then you Google me, right? You see work. You see work. We have too much to do out here. Reparations, changing the cops, finding a better system, actually policing our own neighborhoods with our own police force, right? We have tangibles that we need for foundational black Americans. We ain't got time for Twitter spaces. We don't have time for that. Someone asked, what is a foundational black American? A foundational black American is a black American, a black descendant of American slaves, the foundation of the country, the people who built the country. Now, when I say the people who built the country, I mean even Donald Trump said it, that we built the country. Meaning some of the infrastructure, some of the railroads, the crops, some of the companies that still exist to this very day profited off of the work and the backs of foundational black Americans. Right? And let me go and tell you, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican. I'm for whoever is going to get my people the most benefit. See, I tell people all the time, I am a political free agent. And really, if you want to get up in the world, you got to become a political free agent. You got to let people know my vote ain't sold. My vote ain't sold. And that if you want my vote, you got to work for it. It's not about what you've done. It's what have you done for me lately. See, people wonder why I'm so damn effective as a one-man show without, certain people don't think of Twitter spaces. Because I focus my eyes on the prize. Yeah, I'll come back at you if you come at me. Right? But at the end of the day, my eyes are on the prize. I'm focused. I don't have time for people and their nonsense. This is why I come back so hard at people and their nonsense. I don't want to hear about how someone supposedly speaks for us, and yet when I look up, all I see you do is be involved in drama. All I'm seeing you do is argue with people in Twitter spaces. All I'm seeing you doing is a whole lot of nothing, and I'm handling issues that you ain't even addressed yet. If you don't want me right? If you don't want me to look at you like James Clyburn, how about you don't act like James Clyburn? How about before I get to issues, black issues, you address them first if you want to run for damn politics. Now, I've had people on this app who's claiming I'm going to run for president, and yet when I ask them about what are they going to do for foundational black Americans, what's a foundational black American? You can't speak for us. I don't care if you are black, right? So my thing is that I'm into building, I'm into doing the work. But if I see a parasite, a cancer, I want nothing to do with it. And that's all I got, guys. Until next time, horns up, peace out. Good night and good luck. And please, if you claim to speak for black people, actually do it.